Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Last episode we left off having surrounded the remains of the Belgian army in Brussels here. We overran Amsterdam, or not Amsterdam, Antwerp, and we are pressing in along the French coast here. Now, I've thought a little about this. I've been actually, every once in a while, because it's been like 2 days since I've gotten a chance to actually record this, I've been looking at the map, deciding what I want to do, and I think I've come up with a pretty good idea. For starters, I'm convinced the Dutch are not going to do anything at this point. So, infantry divisions, well, these three are going to come right down over here, strategic redeployment, and these five are going to come down here to help me. Because what I want to do is cut off the Maginot Line. Every time I've ever played this, well, not every single time, but basically, I like to cut the Maginot Line off, just drive down to Switzerland, because either A, you're going to cut off a large portion of the army, making overrunning the rest of France easy, or B, they're going to get everybody out, leaving the Maginot Line completely or entirely undefended, and you could just march right in and take those victory points. So that is what we're going to do with those units right there. Make sure we're on like that. And when these Marines finish, I'm just going to station them along the border, just in case the Dutch do anything, there is somebody there. We have our... Okay, these guys, somebody mentioned in the comments, they're like, that is the stupidest combination of units ever. You have fast units with slow units. Now, these guys aren't meant to be fast. They are meant to be effective at doing one thing, attacking towns. That is the only thing they were basically built to do. So I grabbed units that have the best urban... urban statistics. So these guys are very good at attacking towns. It doesn't matter that they're specialized. It matters that, that they're good at what they're going to be doing, and they are good at what they're going to be doing. So let's start this back up. No, not you. This, you are going to attack there, and you are going to support attack there. Thank you very much. And we are going to press the French as hard as we possibly can, and as southerly a direction as we possibly can. Alright, good. Yes, you're attacking there. You're supporting that attack. And we're going to try to make for Paris as quickly as we possibly can. Somebody actually suggested, like, coming over here, station a fleet in the Flemish Bank to help with shore bombardment. That would be the definition of suicide, I feel. I mean, those guys would get destroyed by the British Navy and British Air Force. There'd be nothing left of them. Alright, we have an unused infantry division here. You can actually attack Calais, or Dunkirk, or at least start the Battle of Dunkirk, get them tied down. The Belgians are wearing themselves out trying to break out of Brussels, and I think that just it seems like I found the AI tends to do that in BlackICE. When you... Ooh, the rocket engine's done. When you surround them, they tend to panic and try to get the fuck out, which usually just ends up with, if you properly encircle them, just ends up in them wearing themselves out against your far superior defensive lines. Oh, and mental note, don't forget about Poland. Poland's still a thing. We actually do need to, pay attention to what's going on here. We do need to try to actually... We can't just accept that it's a foregone conclusion. We have to actually prosecute this war. Alright, so we're going to go slowly, methodically, pay attention to what we're doing. I mean, we're really not that far from Paris. It's 3 provinces away. Alright, good. I'm really looking forward to these infantry divisions showing up, because I think they're going to be able to do a lot of good. And actually, when the infantry does show, or when these guys show up, what we can do is get these guys out of there and send them off to do something else. We've got, well, you're still here. We got 2 here, but one of them's moving out. Okay, we can move this guy out. We have one heading here, so we can move you out. Alright, that's good. Good. Who's 0? Oh, that's not real. That's actually like 1,000,000. It's like that's the opposite of 0. Yeah, we're doing very well. Moving these units up. This. There we go. If I could actually just get you guys to swing up this way like that, I would appreciate it. And there we go. There we go. Nice. Throw in some fresh units here. Make sure we break them wherever possible. Alright, the drive south to cut off the Maginot Line is what I'm most interested in right now. Because I don't... I feel like Paris should fall the second I take it, but I don't know if it will or not. So I don't want to rely on that being a thing. I don't want to just assume it's going to happen. So, medium bombers. I like actually stationing my medium bombers quite a distance back, so they don't get immediately set upon by enemy fighters. Like, oh, we're bomb. Oh, no, they made it where they're supposed to be. Oh, doing a fine job of it, too. Did they attack this guy on route? I think they did. I don't think I've ever seen... Is that something they do? They attacked somebody on the way. I don't think I've ever seen them do that before. Alright, so I've got you and you. And actually, yeah, let's support from the south here. You can move there. Thank you. That should do the trick. If we could actually cut off some French units over here in Calais, that would be beneficial for me. Yeah, look, they're just wearing themselves out. They're running out of... There's not gonna be anybody left to defend it. I'm not even gonna get to use my Buster divisions. There's just not gonna be anybody left alive in there. They're gonna kill themselves trying to break out. Alright, we are technically on the outskirts of Warsaw now, but there's a river there. I don't want to just run across a river and try to take a city. That's suicidal. Alright, so we are going to wait for some units to show up before we do anything crazy. I don't know why Yugoslavia would want access to my land. Good. Good. Strike south. Yeah, you can tell they're moving units down this way, trying to get out. It's clearly what they're trying to do. So what we need to do is keep driving south and try to cut them off, surround them, and prevent them from reinforcing the capital. So, Soussaint, that one's finished, but you can continue straight on after that. This was actually a heck of a battle they got. Well, these guys need to continue driving. These are some of my best troops. They're going to continue driving. But, like, these guys, you can move to Lille and then move down here. Same thing. You're in that... Well, no, you keep moving on right there. Alright, well, they wore themselves out. But these guys are on cooldown from their movement, so we're going to wait for them to finish cooling down, and then we'll be good to go. Battle of Bruges. Battle of Dunkirk. Alright. Continue on, my friend. I'm glad the Dutch didn't get involved, because that frees up troops. Just more troops for me to use. I do hope I can cut off there, because you could see they're trying to get around me. If I can cut them off, that's just good for me. We do have spare panzer divisions that aren't involved in the attack, just waiting here. So as soon as we finish up, we can continue. That is the plan. Right, nice. Air combat. They're intercepting. Ooh, these guys are actually getting shot up pretty good. And they're based out from right here. You're fine, but you guys... Yeah, I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think they have fighters that can reach over here, but over here they did. So why don't we have you guys... Nancy fell. It's gone. And actually, you can move straight in here, and these tanks need to move south. So I can't have tanks just sitting on a defensive line. That's not efficient. Open up another front there. Good. And when these units are capable, we'll hit them from the side. Nice. This is going well, I feel. I mean, it could... of course, it could be better, but I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm not an expert at the game. I'm just okay. Just an average player. And I think we're doing pretty good. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I think we're doing damn good. Poland's actually putting up a bigger fight than I anticipated. But we have lots of units closing in now. Wow, look at that. They've dumped a lot of units into that little spot there. We have bombers, though, right? Yeah. Send them in, see what they can do. Should be able to do okay. Bomb the hell out of them, see what happens. Alright. So this I'm not worried about. We have it surrounded with the proper units. Ooh, what are you doing? No, you need to cancel that. You're getting the hell shot out of you. Alrighty. Move here and continue on. Well, who's going to be ready? You're going to be ready in 87 hours. You're going to be ready in 85 hours. So that's about the same. So, well, when you can, you're going to move over here, cut off these guys. Ammunition carry capacity. Small chance of a new battle commander. Synthetic industry can serve the nation. Start working on that. Come on, let's get these guys going. Okay, you're free. Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I don't know. I'm not in. I guess we'll see in the long run when things unfold. But I feel like we're doing pretty good. Well, this is not getting me anywhere. So just stop that attack. Just to make sure that these guys don't screw, that those guys don't, you know, run into East Prussia and mess me up. Alrighty, good. Good. Progress is being made. Oh, you're gonna hit up right there. We're playing on a pretty slow speed, so it's not like things are going quickly. National wartime fiscal policy. I always go with this one. I feel like that's the best. Okay, we have a new tank factory in Berlin. So that's right over here. Steel refinery, coal mine, rares. Where's tank factory? Tank factory, there. We have a level 6 tank factory in Berlin. Now, when are you guys going to be ready? 40 more hours. I'm okay with that. I can live with 40 hours. I want to make sure these guys don't escape, so we're going to hit them. I mean, they might be able to get out on ships. I can't really prevent that. When I send my naval bombers in, they tend to get the shit shot out of them. The RAF has pretty easy access to this area, so... Actually, a couple of these guys are ready to go, so why don't we get it started? And then when you're ready, join on in. I mean, that's a pretty... I mean, they kick the shit out of themselves beforehand, but that's pretty good odds. Henschel and Son. 1939, 1940, Henschel began large-scale production of Panzer IIIs. Henschel was the sole manufacturer of the Tiger I and Tiger II. In 1945, the company had 8,000 workers working in 2 shifts each of 12 hours. Build Henschel and Son. Yes. Of course we're going to build Henschel. They also built really funny planes occasionally. Oh, so apparently Nancy, they moved another unit into, so we will open that back up. And there we go. Yeah, we're going to try to cut these units off. Still no Italy. Whoa! Do you think we can get guys moved in there in time? Who's going to make it there first? I didn't even notice. Damn! The hell are you doing? Alright, so we need to try to prevent these units from escaping. So, we're going to keep striking south. And try to cut them off as best as we can. Because if they don't escape, then they can't defend Paris. So, all the guys that redeployed from Belgium, or from the, not Belgium, from the front of the Netherlands here, are working their way in. Oh, yeah, it's cavalry are, of course, the first ones that made it in, and the fastest. Boom. Who's attacking it right now? Okay, you can join in on that. Thank you. Now, let's see. Alright, we got good odds there, so we'll keep that going. The cavalry will attack up. That's the Czech cavalry, actually. We can upgrade them later if we want. And we're just going to keep this shit going. Yep, right over here. Perfect. You're going to move over here, and you're going to attack from the rear. And we are going to... We're definitely working our way up to Warsaw here. Okay, I thought I told you to stop. It's pretty much an even battle there, so... Alright, who do we got here? One infantry division, one infantry division. I wonder if we're going to actually be able to get that hole before they can patch it up. Alright, so infantry's going to move there. That means tanks are free to move south. And a lot of this infantry actually... Well, it's on cooldown, so the infantry's on cooldown, so that's not going to happen. Alright, tanks, and actually you guys can come this way. What we're going to do is strike up that direction and out this way. There we go. What I'm trying to do is keep the pressure on the French as hard as I can so that, you know, these guys are going to come... What I'm going to do when we break through this river here, where these spare infantry divisions that aren't being used are going to try to move south of Paris. That's the plan. 0? Come on. Yeah, it's much better than that. Much better than that. Brussels is gonna capitulate pretty soon, I think. I couldn't see what that was. I think that was our interceptors. Or what do we got here? Abandoned equipment. Allied forces abandoned their equipment at Dunkirk. Okay. We got another Marine division. Abandoned equipment. It's an anti-tank gun and an anti-aircraft gun and some light vehicles. That's it. Okay. I guess we'll just take it. I mean, it's not something we didn't have before. I'm sure we can use it. We could build a division around it or something like that. These guys will be ready when? 12 more hours. Good. I feel like we're over, like, we basically busted straight into France with minimal resistance. So I feel pretty good about the way things have gone. Oh shit, I meant to click here. Damn it. Okay, we have tanks moving in there, so that's okay. Damn it, I shouldn't have canceled that battle. That was a mistake. Didn't we have a unit moving up this way? I'm pretty sure we did. Well, anyway. What we're going to do is kind of split these guys up between moving and attacking. US, Lithuania, I will accept. Alright, so we're good over here now. We can, when these guys are prepared, when their cooldown goes away, we'll be able to move them and attack that little bulge there and save that infantry division. I think we're actually going to be able to grab that fort. It looks like we might be able to. This guy's still not ready, damn it. Well, let's keep moving across this river here. Fuselage aerodynamics, that's good for me. Ecuador, we're going to cancel all that stuff and make sure that... Okay, that's armaments, I believe. No, that's not armaments. Prototypes? We'll make sure the prototypes are always on the list here. Basically, all the plane stuff I always want on the list. Because we need a very strong Air Force. Any of the 39 stuff. Okay, here it is. That's what we wanted to take off. Thought there was one more thing. Guess not. Oh, no, it was an armament. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, you know what we forgot about? Is it secret? Theoretical jet engine. Boom, top of the list. Nice. Theoretical jet engine. I love the sound of it. Alright, so they're going to try to... So we're going to be able to destroy some units in Calais here. Actually, no. Support attack. There we go. And then I can throw you into that as well. Move you down this way. These units are free to move about now. They're not doing much. In certain spots, the French are putting up a decent amount of resistance, like right up here. But down in the south, man, we just blasted straight through their lines. Yeah, and we're continuing to do that. We did manage. Wow, look at that. We did it. We popped a hole in the Maginot Line because they abandoned one of their forts. Leaves a hole right there. If they want to move into it, they can, but I don't see that happening. All right, some of these guys are available. So we need to move them down this way. They're going to take up spots on the lines that the Panzers are occupying right now. They're just going to walk the way now. All right, Brussels is about to fall. I mean, I probably could have gotten Poland a lot sooner, but I'm just honestly so focused on France, I forget a lot of times what's going on over here. Loads fell. It's good for me, because that is a lot of units that are going to be surrounding Warsaw very, very soon. Very soon indeed. I'll pop this guy right here. Make sure he doesn't, we knock them out. Good. Yes, I'm fully well aware they did that. I saw them moving. Alright, so all we need to do is get that one last province, and we'll have the Maginot Line cut off. Actually, what we could do right here, if we wanted to, is attack these guys from the fucking back. Oh, and surround, like we take Nancy here, surround these two right here. Look at that. Damn it. Yeah, I should probably get around to canceling all those at some point. I feel like we've made some good progress. I mean, we're very... Okay, that's what I was looking for right there. I needed to break through right there. That's what I needed. And when Calais falls, propaganda broadcasts always begin with announcement words, German calling, Germany calling, Germany calling. Because of the nasal drawl, this sounded like Germany calling? Germany? These broadcasts urged the British people to surrender and were known for their jeering, sarcastic, menacing tone. Sure, let's start the broadcast. SS Rocket Artillery. That sounds cool. I liked every word in that sentence. Basically just trying to tie down as many of these French troops as I possibly can in every instance. Alright, so we're going to start spreading these guys out a little bit, so because we're going to need to completely surround Warsaw. Alright, so oh, there we go. Nice. Now these infantry units all have free reign through this little hole we just created. I can't believe they abandoned one of the forts. From Mexico, Chile, Haiti, Finland, except wing aerodynamics. We can take that off the list now. That's avionics, air systems. There we go. Oh, fuck. How long did I have? Oh, god damn it. I can't believe I did that again. God damn it. I can't believe I did that. Wasting so much leadership. God damn it. See, this is why I can't min-max. I don't have the memory for it. I forget things. And Brussels fell. I just forget. I just don't remember to take it off min-maxing later on down the road, and that just usually ends up screwing me over like that. God damn it. I'm so forgetful. My wife can contest to that. Very forgetful. Alright, so now you two are going to hit this guy right there with a little bit of help from our friends on all sides. Wow, did they really stack right here? Like, really stacked. It's the only place they're going to be putting up, you know, stern resistance. Glad Belgium fell. Completely and entirely. We're making excellent progress even attacking with tanks across rivers, we're managing to do a good job at, just because our units are phenomenal. They have garrison units. Yeah, they have garrison units there. But we're going to keep that attack up, actually, just to try to tie them down, because they shouldn't be able to move through a province where there's combat going on, right? I would imagine, or maybe they can. I don't honestly know. But we're gonna keep it up. See what we can do. I mean, I feel like we're doing a great job right now. All right, so that province fell. Actually, it looks like they could have withstood the battle, but they decided to retreat. And you know what we should probably do? Tanks. 50-hour cooldown. Nah, they're perfectly fine. Fine there. That's good. These guys are just gonna keep spearing down towards Paris. And no, this is what we should do. Start moving these guys down this way, so that they're there and ready when we need them. That's a good idea. All right. There we go. We don't need both units heading that way, so you're going to go to Calais, and then we're going to move you down here. That's bad. Move you to Calais, and then move you down there like that. Excellent. The only thing I'm kicking myself about is that stupid leadership thing. God damn it, I always mess that up. Always, always, always. I will always mess... If I min-max, I'm going to mess it up. It's just kind of my thing at this point. So as soon as we have a non-river crossing border province with Warsaw, we'll start the attack. All right, so you're moving in there. I can actually move you in there as well. You hang out right here for me and actually support this attack. There we go. A little bit better there. We have a free infantry division right here who can continue moving south. Like that. There we go. It's not having much luck, but we're going to open up another flank on these guys pretty soon. They managed to get a lot more men out than I wanted them to, but it's not a big deal. Because, let's see, boom, just like this. And there's nobody there anymore. Just going to keep striking. You know, these tanks in the south are just decimating the French units and are making it impossible for them to reinforce Paris. As we're just about on the border. We're moving into those provinces right now. A little bit of air combat. Polish fighters on German fighters. All right, so we have units here now. You're moving there. You're moving there. All these units are gonna move over this way. Good. Maybe wait for this one to finish up before we actually start the attack. A ton of French garrisons just launched at me. I'm assuming it's these guys, some guys in here. I don't know. Nope, it's right there. They're trying to fight they're trying to fight their way out. I think we can actually attack these and do anything. I mean, it is surrounded. Well, practically. I mean, we can try and see what happens. Might take a lot of casualties, but we can try. So you guys, I need you to move over here. And boom. Just like this. There we go. Good. Good. Surrounding. We got these little wedges coming down that are going to be surrounding Paris very soon. Not worried about that. They're trying to break their way out, but it's not really getting them anywhere. You can launch an attack up this way. I mean, we should have them pretty good and surrounded. Yeah, look, it looks like we're doing a lot better than 0. Denmark still wants to trade with me. Interesting. All right, so let's get this shit started. I know it's not gonna do much right now, but we're working on it. It's actually a little bit better odds than I anticipated. Look at these. Look at the poles here. I cannot believe. Well, it's a forest. Maybe that's why. They're really holding out. Well, they do have a huge portion of their army right there, so... Like, we lost 3,000 men there in that little battle. Alright, so we do have a unit moving down this way. Good. They're tanks. Don't necessarily want tanks moving down that way, but it's what we got to work with. We completely cut off the Maginot Line, which is amazing. I love that we managed to do that. Absolutely love it. Right, you are free, so why don't we move you like this? Sweep you around. And what we're going to do is strategic redeploy some of these guys into these actual border... Well, you can move down this way. There we go. There we go, nice. And we're just about out of time, but I think we've made some good progress. We have started the assault on Warsaw. Brussels is fallen. We've cut off the Maginot line, captured one fort, and we have 2 pincers moving their way around Paris right now. So I think that was a pretty successful episode. If you've enjoyed this, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.